Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. To the air. It's Ayamaleva. Short throw to the back, an easy completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff. It's Owens. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line's where they'll spot it. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? 4th down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Vols will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. It's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Caught behind the line. It's Green. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Comes up with the catch. Got space, looking to score. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. With the continuity this offensive line was on display, that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead take. And will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Finds an open target on the left side. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up 1st downs, you get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. It was a foot race and he won it.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line, it's Spega. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Owens. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least pick up some positive yards.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. They're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They're going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The Aggies looking to cash in the red zone. The back's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job. No matter who's back there there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Grab behind the line. It's Green.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback. Methodical but effective here. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Owens. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Back in motion now. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And he spoons around the defender to earn a few extra yards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. Running back with the football. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
But here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Trying to run it. It's Owens. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. This offense continues to roll. You wondered, would this defense come up answers at halftime, not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Volunteers. Just ran away from the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be speared out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
First down here for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Here comes the bunch formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Weigman. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk. He is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Hey, you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And that run produces a decent gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Let's go. Looking to pass this time. Snags a quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion sets up a third down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown. Fouls. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. Bringing it out. It's Owens. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? You saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaking tackles. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Again, makes it second and medium. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Here's the second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Caught over the middle. It's White. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Brazel. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. That completion sets up a second down play. Scanning the field, it's Ayamaleva. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. The stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field. Get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.